she drops into an armchair. Delta walks over and perches on the love seat across from her. I'll tell you everything I know. Where do you want me to start? Right at the very beginning. And you'll tell me everything, Mama says firmly. Delta nods curtly. Okay. Magnolia meets her eyes. You're the only living person with the whole story. Chapter 1. Present day, 3 months earlier. I wasn't always convinced the house at 29 Smith Street could be salvaged, but as I pushed through the wisteria-tangled gate this morning, I know it's true. Nothing worth saving is beyond repair. When I first laid eyes on the house, the poor girl was nothing more than a dilapidated shell. Her former glory left to fry into the southern sun. Naturally, me and my team at Bishop Builds, couldn't wait to get down to work with the old beauty, peeling back the layers of decay required to revive her. Those glittery new roof shingles, the crisp white siding, the overflowing flower boxes threatening to burst at the seams. This stone pathway that sounds musical as my footsteps make contact. All of it was hard-won. Those navy shutters aren't one bit of a happy coincidence. Still, it's impossible not to feel like the lucky ones, tasked with keeping and tending the historic homes of Charleston. It's everything I've ever wanted. Well, almost. Fitz throws open the front doors and grins as he strolls across the property. The light catches the new grays in his sandy hair, and his tall, sturdy figure casts a morning shadow across the lawn. He pulls me into a hug. I just have a feeling about today. This is it. Fitz is my right-hand man at the firm. He is the only other lead designer, one with whom I share a sort of cosmic twinship of taste. We met back at the College of Charleston and bonded quickly over our shared obsession with historic preservation, as well as our shared disdain for our given names. It felt almost preordained that Magnus and Magnolia should become best friends. Fitz pulls back and fluffs my blonde curls. Hair on point, I see, so you must be ready. Assuming the humidity doesn't turn me into a raggedy lion before the judges get here, I say. An intern calls over from the porch. Fitz, can we get your eye on some last-minute art? Duty calls, Fitz says over his shoulder as he takes off toward the house. The car door slams and several junior designers banter in press voices as they hurry toward the house. Michaela points to the tray of breakfast in her hands. No worries, boss. This will stay well out of the way. We all know how important today is. Finally, after months of perfecting our application, over 3 different rounds, mind you, nitpicking our portfolio and putting the finishing touches on our showpiece, 29 Smith, it's time for our in-person tour. The board of the Charleston Historic Preservation Society will swan about this home and hopefully delight in every painstaking detail as they decide they can't imagine granting any other firm the fellowship position. The Charleston Historic Preservation Fellowship is a lauded prize as competitive as it is thick in legacy. All the biggest firms in the city have taken their turn to hold the honor, and every time it boosts their standing even further as they lovingly care for the city's best buildings. Charleston is rich in skilled designers and restorers. A city this stunning couldn't maintain the status quo without battalions of talented folks working behind the scenes. And many of these experts and their firms apply. Few are victorious. It is a stamp of accomplishment not even snagging a celebrity client can match. Movement atop a tall ladder catches my eye. Ron, could you pull that shutter just a hair wider? I call up to my favorite handyman. Sure thing, Miss Magnolia. Mac, please. Not even today will I let it go. Magnolia Bishop is my mother's name, and if anyone were to ask me, an event for which I'm still waiting, I don't want a bit of it. She gifted it to me on my very first day of life, and I'm only surprised it didn't come with surgically attached puppeteering strings for her convenience. I'm not certain my mother would be too happy with me adopting the name anyhow.